The mission is clear and I have confirmation. Hey everyone, Johnny here, Don't Speak News. We'll just get right into it like we always do. Well, like I told you yesterday, I had to pray for some clarity. After 14 years of doing this, I just needed some guidance because I felt a little bit lost and like I was flailing a little bit. Like I didn't have a good sense of direction and where God wanted me to take this next. Well, I do now. And I've got confirmation from a longtime subscriber in an email this morning. I'll be helping to show you what the powers that be are doing and what they've been planned and what they have planned for you during the Trump administration that we're in now. As you all know, or should know by now, I've been telling people since 2018 that Trump is the Antichrist. And I have dozens of videos and articles here on the website saying so and showing you the evidence, biblically and otherwise. Now, I'll be showing you what they planned with their new AI Stargate system that they're putting into place, but that work has already been started on. It's the end game with their new super AI computer data centers. They'll keep track of everyone who survives the jabs and is tied into the system via the cloud. That's their plan, but of course, God has his plan, and it's unfolding now as well. Remember, the days are being cut short or shortened in length because of the elect. Matthew 24:22. So, in this particular blog post, there's a lot of research here to start you off with in regard to this new AI system that will monitor everything that you do. All this will happen fast at warp speed, question mark, now that Trump has taken office and declared a national emergency. There's all kinds of videos here from Larry Ellison, the CEO of the company called Oracle, who's big into this. And like he says here, he says they have to take control of the situation. Everyone wants safety and security, right? According to Brian Mitchell. Safety and security, sound familiar? Peace and safety. There's a 9-video playlist here. There's a lot of stuff you can sink your teeth into in these particular links, guys. AI is on the verge of ushering in a new era of mass surveillance, says Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison, adding that his juggernaut is ready to serve as the technological backbone for such applications. These applications including keeping everyone on their best behavior through the use of constant real-time machine learning powered monitoring. Yes, this will be the ultimate beast system. And like I said, there's lots of videos and links for you to check out and sink your teeth into so you can understand all of this. So I found these links when I was doing research this morning through social media, and I posted them back up for you. Now we have this article as well. Leo Holman. Trump throws his weight behind new generation of mRNA gene therapy injections. Why wouldn't he? He's the self-proclaimed father of the vaccine, right? For cancer and other diseases. Now we know why he never backtracked from the disastrous Operation Warp Speed, or Operation War Seed, as it's more correctly known. So OpenAI, SoftBank, and Oracle will be part of a public-private partnership with the Trump White House called Stargate. The heads of the tech firms plan to invest up to $500 billion over 4 years in building AI infrastructure across the United States. This means data centers, massive buildings designed to collect and process data. Running these centers requires huge amounts of water and energy. Indeed. SoftBank CEO Mayoshi Son, Sam Altman of OpenAI, and Larry Ellison of Oracle appeared at the White House on Tuesday afternoon with President Trump to announce the launching of Stargate. Trump, standing with 3 tech CEOs at the White House, said he would invoke emergency declarations to help speed up the Stargate project. Yep, he's already done that as well, guys. This is going to happen at warp speed. I'm going to help a lot through emergency declarations, he said, because we have an emergency and we need a lot of help. We need energy generation and they will build their own. He said Stargate will build the infrastructure to power the next generation of AI, and this will include data centers, massive facilities. These are big, beautiful buildings. Geez, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? Like his big, beautiful wall. Anyway, he said the team's already scouring the nation for sites on which to build new data centers, adding, this is, to me, a very big deal. It could lead to something that could be the biggest of all. Larry Ellison talked about combining the forces of AI and mRNA gene therapy to create a cancer vaccine. Trump also talked about that in some of his remarks as well. Ellison said the quiet part out loud. Trump will ramp up mRNA shots for cancer. He told the president we couldn't do it without you, adding, you can do early cancer detection with a blood test. And using AI to look at the blood test, you can find the cancers that are actually seriously threatening the person. Then beyond that, once we gene sequence the cancerous tumor, You can then vaccinate the person and design a vaccine for every individual person to vaccinate them against that cancer. You can make that mRNA vaccine. You can make that robotically using AI in about 48 hours. You can have that vaccine available in about 48 hours. This is the promise of AI and the promise of the future. So, AI will be used to early diagnose people with cancer, and then within 48 hours, they'll get their personalized mRNA cancer jab. What could possibly go wrong with that scenario? Yeah, just like what could possibly go wrong with the jabs in the first place, the mRNA jabs? They're the mark of the beast. They change your DNA permanently from the first shot on. Wake up. Man, some people are still asleep on this. From my experience within the cancer industry, they are already overdiagnosing people with very early stages of cancer and even precancer, which leads to overtreatment with dangerous chemotherapy and radiation, which is making people sicker, not better. Yes, and that's a fact. Precancer is now an industry. There was a company that wanted me to sell for them, oh, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago. And what they were selling was pre-cancer testing. And so basically you're telling someone that you could get cancer. There's a 3% chance in such and such a year. And it would scare people to the point where they would actually go get these treatments, these really expensive treatments. It's just ridiculous. It's its own industry now. Pre-cancer. Now they will have AI to diagnose this even earlier with the dreaded C word. Yes, and how many people are falsely diagnosed with breast cancer, for example? That's just one of them that are overdiagnosed and sometimes just straight out fraud. Many people get scared into receiving a next generation mRNA gene altering injection. Yeah, because if they get a positive pre-cancer test, they're already going out and preemptively chopping their breasts off, for example. It's ridiculous. Many people get scared into receiving these shots. And Ellison said the AI represents the wave of the future for cancer treatment. And there's a press conference here you can watch. I'll put the link up as always on the website, don'tspeaknews.com. So AI takes the center stage at the WEF meeting in Davos. The world has yet to fully recognize the extent of change artificial intelligence will bring to every aspect of human life. The CEO of Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund, Mubalda, told CNBC at World Economic Forum in Davos on Tuesday. I will put the link up to this as always. Greg Reese also did a video on this that I'll put a link to that talks about this very thing. If I can find it again now. I put up so much stuff on Telegram, guys, it's hard to keep track of it all. It really is. There it is. AI grid and mRNA shots announced on Trump's second day in office, from Operation Warp Speed to Stargate AI. So I'll put the link to that video into this posting on don'tspeaknews.com as well. And that will be it for now. And please keep me in your prayers, because I have confirmation on what I'm supposed to do now as far as with this ministry. And that same email is also a word from the Lord that we're supposed to move. And so I've received confirmation on that as well. So please keep us in your prayers as we get prepared to move wherever God decides to move us. And it sounds like we're going back to the Dakotas. So, wow, I didn't see that coming. Then again, I didn't see the first move coming back in 2014 either. Yes, it was a little over 10 years ago now that we moved from North Dakota to Montana in 2014, then to Spokane in 2017 after 3 years there. And after almost 7 years in that place we were renting, now we're in this apartment. And now it appears it may be going again. So please keep us in your prayers as I seek more confirmation on that. It certainly appears that that's going to be the case. Wow. What a time to be alive and what a time to serve. What a blessing and what an honor. That's it for now, guys. I'll keep my eyes on all this as much as I can. But this is going to be my focus. It's going to be this AI and this Stargate stuff and what they're doing with it, so I can keep you guys informed on what's actually happening behind the scenes that, of course, the mainstream media will never tell you about. And that will be it for now. God bless, take care. Johnny Storm, Don't Speak News.